are here. We are ready to sprint. Let me get the tickers up for my lovely co-hosts. I have the shortened link for your first book, Holly. I don't have a shortened link for your series page yet, so.
Got it. Yeah, I didn't know what to do. I was like, do I do just the first book? Do I do the series?
I mean, the second one, the first one is linked to the second one, like if people scroll down, but I understand.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Why you picked one over the other. So we're gonna roll with that for now. Until I make the short link. So Crystal, why don't you introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi, I'm Crystal. My channel is Crystal's Cluster, where I make a cluster of content ranging from whatever I decide to do on any given day. Mostly it's just live streaming. I stream on Saturdays and Mondays, 12 p.m. Eastern time. One of them's gaming, one of them's productivity strengths, just like this. I am, and occasionally there's videos. I did pop one up the other day. It was a vampire author tag, which I thought was kind of fun. And speaking of vampire author tag, I am also the author of Incarnate's Rise, a secret lineage paranormal fantasy with vampires, werewolves, magic, gods, and a woman who is thrown into a destiny that may or may not be her own. That's me.
Love it.
Hello, I am Esther Maria Andujar. I'm a Puerto Rican writer aspiring to be a hybrid career author. I write under the fantasy umbrella, and I also write under a secret pen name. I write short, steamy romances that are really not getting shorter. So we have to take that brand. So that's me.
Nice. Hey everyone, I'm Holly Davis. I'm the author of A Diamond Bright and Broken, which is a YA fairy tale retelling, Tangled / Rapunzel with a gender-bent Flynn writer. This is the hardcover that is available in the US and Canada with beautiful Under the Dust jacket art. And then if you are international, there is a paperback version with all the goodies still inside, like a map and a bonus scene chapter. And the paperback has a sneak peek at the sequel, which is A Shadow Dark and Daring, coming out August 2026, which is available for pre-order right now. Yeah,
book
and then
if you click on that and then you get all the book info about book 1, you scroll down, then you'll see the unrevealed cover for book 2.
Yes, just a sneak peek.
Yeah, and if you click on that, that'll take you to the link with all the info for book 2.
Yes, and then this is my cat Zuko, who frequently likes to give cameos.
Yes. I love that you call them that. Let me introduce myself in case there are any lurkers. Hello, my name is Zara Hoffman. I'm the founder of Inimitable Books, a small publishing company dedicated to uplifting marginalized voices without pigeonholing authors into writing about their trauma. Holly is one of our authors, as well as many others. So please check out our website, and I will hopefully see you at future writing sprints that we host as well. We host them here on YouTube on Sundays and Thursdays. Week of Thanksgiving accepted, there will be no Thursday stream, but there will be a Sunday stream now when there wasn't initially going to be. And then also, please check out our Twitch, where we stream on other days of the week. All of our stream schedules can be found on inimitablebooks.com, plus the titles we have published or ones that are forthcoming. So that's really the best place to find us. Also, if you like book giveaways, please follow us on Instagram and TikTok at the username Inimitable Books. We are currently running a giveaway for this beautiful special edition copy of Howl's Moving Castle, not published by Inimitable Books, but definitely one of my favorite books.
Oh my
Growing
gosh.
up as a kid, same can be said for our author, Veronica King, and Veronica King's next book, Cliffs of Wayward, which is a portal fantasy, is coming out on December 2nd. So we thought it was a perfect time to do a giveaway for a different portal fantasy that she loved.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Yes, I try. Things we are working on today. If we want to answer JK's question just briefly.
Ooh, I like the new profile picture.
Yeah.
Yes, I
We
saw.
fancy.
Very
It's nice. If we just want to set that up.
Mm-hmm. I am working on Project Fall, book 2 of the Godsborn series. And I'm getting finished of this really cute little like romantic subplot starter chapter. Hopefully I'll finish that today and get back to the drama and the chaos and the pain and the scary.
For starters, I'm gonna work on my breakfast.
Valid.
Which I'm going very like child with Captain Crunch and adult with coffee.
Love it.
Cause I got back into my Snicker creamer, and that creamer makes coffee taste like dessert. And I'm like, that's how I will drink my coffee if it doesn't taste like coffee.
I can't drink coffee no matter what, because every time I've tried to make it not taste like coffee, I still taste the coffee.
See, I don't know how easily accessible that specific creamer is, but again, the moment it's kind of expensive. It's like $8.
That's what I was going to ask. Is it Coffee Mate?
Yeah, it is Coffee Mate.
Okay, because I was like, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, because I tasted like the caramel macchiato, the hazelnut, like everyone like, try this one, that's gonna hide the taste. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. And I just stumble on the Snicker one, and I'm like, I love Snickers.
Honestly.
That's probably gonna be good. And oh my god,
the chocolate,
so good.
The chocolate bar Coffee Mate ones are to die for. We have Kit Kat and Coffee Crisp here.
Oh,
so good.
Oh wow.
And I tend to brew the coffee here with cinnamon, so I usually just mix the grounds with cinnamon, so that kind of helps also, because my mom wants me always to buy the strongest coffee Puerto Rico has, and Hispanic do produce a lot of really strong coffee. Like, please. But yeah, I am like child with cereal and trying to be an adult with coffee. But is it adult because it tastes like Snicker? I don't know.
It's still adult.
Then I'll see what I will work on, because the deeper we get into November, the more I want to work on the like holiday specific projects. And I'm like, but you do have things that you do want to publish at the beginning of the year that are not written. But I just want to write holiday things. So I don't know what I'm going to do.
You'll do something.
Love it.
Yeah.
I will be making my coffee and breakfast. Don't know what it will be. Might be childlike as well. But I worked a weekend shift yesterday, so today I'm gonna do some chores, start my laundry, catch up on some emails. Because last night I didn't mean to go to bed at 8:30, but I passed out.
Oh man!
And then I woke up and I was like, oh, the lights are off, and I start walking around. I'm like, why can I see so well? Oh, my contacts are still in. Oh, I fell asleep, and it's only 10. So anyways, I was in this like vortex, like
Oh,
when I
yes.
woke up, like what's going on. But anyways, so didn't do everything that I wanted to do last night because I slept instead. But now I have all the energy to do that today. But so then I'm also hoping to I'm either going to keep working on beta reading my critique partner's Dark Academia, or starting the Diversity is Lit book club pick for November, because I haven't started it yet, but it's The Beast Beneath the Winds. It's a middle grade fantasy anthology, Tales of Southeast Asia's Mythical Creatures, and there's like pictures with the creatures in there. So it's like really, anyways, it's really good, but I haven't started it yet, so I'll be doing some sort of reading today.
Yeah. I'm going to be working on copy editing and preliminary formatting of Thanks for Watching by Kate Kavanaugh. I have... How many chapters have I done? I've done 51 out of 75 so far. So, I mean, I'm going through it, but it takes time. Not all of those chapters are long, but it's still like a lot. So I'm just making my way through. Let me see something.
Zuko, yes. Come on, buddy. Here, just go on my shoulders right now. Okay, you want to go on the back of the chair? Okay, that works too. Either one.
Yep.
Either one.
As
But
he
yeah.
might make an appearance.
Yeah, JK was talking. I'm like, I've been wanting to get like official author photos as well. I just like haven't done it yet. And I'm like, I will get it. Will be a thing eventually. Not
Yeah.
Someday.
Where's my forest? Here we go.
Okay, forest room code is...
Nope, that's not forest. That's forest.
5. Uniform X-ray Quebec November 2. Sierra Yankee. Nope. Yankee Sierra Golf. I'm sorry. It's up on screen.
Yeah.
I was like, nope, it's always Sierra Golf, and there's definitely a Yankee there. So.
His name is Zuko from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Because that's what I was watching when we adopted him.
Yeah.
But he is not a Fire Lord. He is a sweetheart. He's a mama's boy, as you
Well, if
can
you've
already
watched
tell.
the whole series, whoa, they do not negate each other. Zuko is a mama's boy.
Very
in both
true.
Universes.
Very true. He doesn't start out nefarious, though.
Yes, yes. Although one could argue that a cat walking over your keyboard while you're trying to write is a little nefarious.
He is, yeah. I guess in that sense, because he's very, like, in his routine and, you know, I call it, when I blob on the couch, he wants me to settle. Like, he doesn't want me at the computer. He wants to lay on my lap on the couch. So I'm like, okay, we'll blob together.
Zuko, not Nico. I don't know if autocorrect got JK there.
Oh, probably.
Probably.
Yes.
Autocorrect is hilarious when it comes to fiction names.
And my sister-in-law, no worries, Joanne. My sister-in-law yesterday adopted a 5-year-old cat, and his name is Butternut, and she has a dog named Hazelnut. So she's like, we're just the nut house. So like, but he's so sweet. So I'm like, I can't wait to meet my, like, you know, fur niece. You know.
So wait, okay. So what else? They could do Peanut. They could do.
Oh, yeah.
if they need the word nut in the name, there's peanut, there's coconut, which neither of which are technically nuts.
Right. She loves Nutella.
Yeah. Okay, so there was a misunderstanding, but she's saying hi to Zuko now.
Yes.
The walnut,
Yes, Wally. Oh,
chestnut.
little derpy dog named Wally. Walnut. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Okay, they need to keep up this theme. I'm gonna tell them.
Yeah, I'm sorry, because my first friend was like pistachio. I'm like, does not have the word nut in it.
Cashew.
Yeah, you know, there are ones that don't have nut in
Yeah.
it, but then there are non-nuts that have the word nut in their name. That's not confusing whatsoever. Pine nut, yeah.
Oh, yes.
I knew I was forgetting ones. I finally thought of chestnut only because it's actually in a recipe that my mom used to be in a recipe that my mom and I did for Thanksgiving every year. And then once I developed my nut allergy, we left out the chestnuts. And then everyone's like, actually, we like that version better. Because my mom had been making, you know, like a version where it was like, okay, here's a sealed version with the nuts. It has to stay in the fridge. Like it can, like you can take it with you when we're all departing Thanksgiving. But if you open it while Zara's around, we're gonna have a problem. But like I know people like the original version, and then like after 1 year, everyone's like, actually, we just like the non-nut version. So it makes my life easier. It makes my mom's life easier.
There you go.
I think they like it because to compensate for the no nuts, my mom added more sugar.
That makes sense.
Good trade-off.
Just like that'll do it. That'll do it for people. But what's really funny is it's actually a dish that I loved growing up. But now, even before the nut thing happened, before my nut allergy started, I was finding it too sweet. And I was like, how do you find that too sweet? You eat cotton candy. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm weird. Like desserts that are pure sugar, like literally pure sugar, like maple cream sugar or cotton candy, like I'm expecting it to be a cavity in the making, you know? But if it's a different dessert and it's that sweet, then my brain is like, no, this is too sweet.
I mean, it kind of makes sense because you're expecting A here, but you're not expecting B here.
Exactly.
But when they match, it's like, wait.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said.
Yeah,
True.
right.
True.
It tracks to me. I mean, Lord help me. Rick used to work at a Tim Hortons, and going from like the era, like I worked there, so you could like long enough you could see the era of the donuts.
Oh,
And it was to the point where there were some of them where they were so sweet that I couldn't handle them. Then I left the industry, and here we are now, where even like the mid to low, like your original donuts, like your Boston creams, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I find even those too sweet.
Wow.
Because I've been out of the industry long enough, and I've forgotten how sweet it is.
Yeah, your baseline has changed.
Yeah. So now I try the new stuff because every once in a while you just got to see what Fresh Hell Tim's is doing. And it's just like not expecting it to be here now. And I'm like,
you're like, I can't even handle where you were.
Nope. Hubby, have this.
You know, I think it's good for the curiosity.
Like and it's like at a level that when you buy, you're like, oh my god, I straight up got myself diabetes in just 1 month.
Yeah.
That's
And
sweet.
it's like you go to like these. There's this local handcrafted donut spot nearby, and I try one of those donuts, and they're smooth and they are rich, even though they have the same, like they're covered in sugary crap. Where it's just like it's not so intense.
Yeah.
It's fascinating.
Wow.
But I mean, they do it so you can buy beverages, so you can kind of like counterbalance. That's the same thing with popcorn. If you make popcorn really salty, so people buy beverages.
Salty and buttery. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. It's true.
Oh yeah. No, if I don't get like I used to never drink coffee, and now I always have. And now constantly. Coffee is like part of my life now. So anytime I go to Tim's, I have to have iced coffee. So it's like there is a definite balance between way too sugary stuff and coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense. We are going to start our first sprint. Once I find the freaking tab. Normally it puts my pinned tabs right next. Oh, here it is. Actually, Regina just told me that she's on her way, so we're not going to start it without her. We're going to give her the chance to enter the forest room and everything.
I can chit chat for a little longer for Regina.
Yeah.
That's
No, I don't think we're capable of it. We're not a chatty group at all.
No, not even a little. We're like locked into the work.
I'm looking at us and I'm like, Holly's maybe the only one who would be okay not chatting forever. But I think for the rest of us, it's a compulsion.
I will listen and enjoy.
I can lock in. It's fine.
Yeah.
We're talking about food. So talking about donuts. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so hungry.
Sorry.
Yeah, I am too. I have this amazing nut-free granola that my mom found months and months ago, like towards the start of the year. And then I couldn't find it for forever just because I couldn't remember the freaking name. And then my mom found it again and I was like, yes, because, you know, it's nut-free granola, but it has a bunch of like good nutrients in it. And then it adds a good texture to my dairy-free yogurt, which is made with soy. And so I'm finally able to have like a protein-heavy breakfast again with fiber and all these good things. And they have a normal one, like a normal nut-free granola, and it tastes good. But then my favorite one, which I normally have, except when I have blueberry yogurt because the tastes clash, is their passion fruit flavored nut-free granola, and it's just a little bit extra sweeter. Thanks, Mom. Is this vanilla yogurt or peach yogurt? Peach. Thank you. The colors look the same, but the nutritional values for the peach yogurt versus the vanilla yogurt are not the same. So I always have to ask my mom. So yeah.
Sounds good.
Yummy.
Still waiting for Regina to appear. We might just start at the 25-minute mark because we're so close, and then she can enter the future ones. Because we have basically been chatting for 25 minutes. So let's get this timer going. Hide this. Get the first ticker. In 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. And I have a slight headache waking up. It might just be dehydration, but just in case it's not, there's going to be no typing ASMR in today's timers. I know we're sprinting, but Riley came to visit. Feast your eyes on the pupper. Is tummy okay? How did everyone do? Crystal, you're first.
Sorry, I just realized I had the tab muted. Yeah. Hi. I worked. I've actually started, instead of like continuing with 13, I just split it up into its own chapter. Tell me that I am working on my paranormal fantasy sequel, and that I do not need to write the paranormal romance side story, because I'm kind of getting obsessed with writing about these two characters, and that is not why we're here today. Ah.
Don't write that.
So I'm 296 words into this chapter, so progress is being made, but I'm not tempted. Not tempted. I'm tempted. Not tempted.
Stick with the plan, Crystal. Stick with the plan. I'm just
Lock
finished
in.
my cereal. Yes. Just finished my cereal. That's why I was on didn't have the camera, because I'm like, this is not pretty.
Yep.
Eat off camera. I pretty much decided I'm gonna work on one of the holiday stories that I have. Is actually the one that I had to stop because I got myself injured. And when I opened the document, I'm like 10K in. Like I'm almost halfway through it. I'm like,
Wow.
we'll add a couple houses today. So I got an ambience, medium, and all that. I'm like, so let's work on that. Should I work on that? Not really, but okay. I'm my own boss right now.
Right.
Nice. Sounds awesome. While you were finishing breakfast, I was making breakfast, and I was like, I could go for like the maple swirl bread that I had, but I was like, no, let me do the sourdough since I'm doing chores today. I need to make sure I have
You
the
don't
right
have
amount
a
of
sugar crash.
Yeah, no sugar crash. So I have my natural sugar. I hate saying nature's candy because I love candy and chocolate. But anyways, I got some grapes, and then I had some peanut butter toast. So
Nice.
I mean, I do love grapes, but I hate when people like.
I know. I hate
I like, oh, nature's candy, and I'm like, so
'Cause
what
I'm like-
about all the other sweet stuff in nature, like sugar cane?
I also don't get it.
maple
Grapes for me are
syrup
not
and-
sweet.
Well, this is cotton candy grapes.
Yeah,
Mm.
they are really sweet.
They're
And I
sweeter.
love grapes.
But yeah.
But I'm like, have you ever had a really sweet strawberry? I'd argue that that's more of a nature's candy than a sweet grape. Like,
Yes. Yes.
why were grapes the ones dubbed that? Is what I'm asking.
Well, and like because I had a dog for so long, like I never bought grapes because I was afraid of them eating it. So
Yeah,
like I bought grapes the other day, and I was like, I forgot I can buy these. I can eat these. Like, so it's just like weird. Like I'm like, oh, I haven't like bought grapes in like years. So
yeah,
'cause I just like forgot they existed. But yeah, and then I made coffee in my Inimitable Books mug. This is my favorite mug.
Love it.
Whenever it's like, I was like, is it clean? Yes, I'm using it. So that's like my go-to.
Is that Oliver in the background?
Oh, was that? Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, it's because I have food. So now we have my other cat, Oliver, because Zuko loves me, but Oliver loves me when I have food. Come over here, Oliver. Show yourself. Oliver.
Riley's technically
There
both.
you go.
Riley's
Good job,
both,
buddy.
but she loves me more whenever.
And
I have
this
food.
is just grapes. You don't want this. But yeah, so this is Oliver. He's like, what's in this bowl? What's in this?
It's the peanut butter.
Yeah, I gotta close you out. Sorry, buddy. And then I started a load of laundry, so that's what I did. Very productive.
Oh God, your cats are so cute.
Thank you. They're my boys, because I'm a fur mom. That's all those are the only babies I have are book babies and fur babies.
Yeah.
I've got fur baby, singular, Riley, who I showed on screen, but Holly, you were not here.
I saw the post. I was like, such a cutie, puppers. I was like, I missed her.
That's okay. I'll see if I
Don't
can
show
bring
your
her
butt
on
all
again
over.
later.
Oh, let me lock
And then
them.
I ate breakfast.
Nice. I do have Sam here also, but she's asleep. It's like living the best life.
Yeah,
That old lady.
I think Ezzy's upstairs sleeping in her tree. Either that or
Oh.
she's under my grandmother's bed, which means I'll have to end up probably going upstairs at some point near the end of the live and let her back out because she does that.
Mm. Yeah.
It is
Sorry.
so hard to get good peaches. Like when I get a good
Mm.
peach, there's nothing better. But if you get a subpar peach, you're like,
Oh my gosh. I bought so many peaches this summer. Oh, so good.
Love it.
oh my
I like the
Also
yellow,
a
not like the
child.
white one. Not like the, what is it? Because there's like the yellow peaches and like the white, or is that the
Yeah.
nectarine? I forget. But
No,
yeah, like
there are yellow peaches and there are white peaches.
yeah, I like the yellow
Yeah.
peaches.
I think
See,
I
I'm a
like white
child, so
peaches
I
more.
prefer the canned peaches.
Those are good too.
I think I like white peaches more, but I think that's just because they've been better wherever my mom gets them from. Like we've had better luck with them than the yellow peaches.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
So I do think yellow peaches have more flavor than the white peaches. But yeah. I don't know. I'm awake. I just keep yawning because I've been going to bed later and later the past few nights, and I just my body's like, no, you were getting enough sleep. Now you're not, and it's punishing me.
It's
Even
like,
though
why
I'm
do?
when I used to go to sleep, but it's like
Aw.
that doesn't necessarily mean it was good.
That's fair. Was it very restful?
I mean, I've been sleeping a little bit less. The problem is that even when I was getting a lot of sleep, I've been having like a lot of stress and anxiety dreams because of deadlines, but also mostly Riley. We're back to just waiting and waiting and waiting on test results, and she actually has to go back in for another test. But like we found out at the end of in the middle of last week that she needed another test, and then they're completely booked out next week. So now we have to do it right before Thanksgiving, which then means my mom and I are like, oh, is she like even going to be boarded with the dog walker, or is my mom not going to come to Thanksgiving? Am I okay with going and not being there for Riley? And it's just like everything we thought was resolved is back up in the air. But as of right now, none of it is like, oh, you like have a very limited amount of time with her. It's more like we might be able to actually figure out what this tumor is doing, but we also might not be able to. So.
I'm so sorry. I'm still thinking and praying and
thanks.
all of the
I mean,
above.
for her, she went through a little GI upset last week, and then it's finally resolved. And I need to ask my mom if her water consumption has gone back down to normal, because it was like 3 weeks of her doing like drinking much more water than normal, and that has always been like if that happens, like that's a sign to really pay attention to. And we're like, oh well, that's fun. So
yeah,
she's living her good life, but we're just over here stressed as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tricky with pets because we don't have the same language, and you have to kind of like take a lot of context clues from them to be like, are you okay? Is something wrong? It's like, what's wrong even wronger?
I mean, Riley is very like, if she thinks something is wrong, even if we're like, Riley, you not getting fed when you're not supposed to get fed is not an injustice. That's how it is. So if she thinks something is wrong, she lets us know. But when we know something is wrong and we're like, you're not human, so you can't tell us how bad it is.
Yep.
And you can't be like, no, I'm just drinking more water because I'm thirsty. And we're like, okay, but like, are you thirsty because something is causing you to be more thirsty, or because you finally tapped in? Like, I used to not ever have hunger or thirst cues.
Mm.
And then I'd like have a bunch of headaches, and it's like, well, you didn't eat all day and you didn't drink water all day. And now I'm like, no, I do that regularly throughout the day. Because I'm actually taking care of myself, and that suddenly meant I'm thirsty more often throughout the day. I'm also going to the bathroom more often throughout the day, because before I was just straight up dehydrated. You know, so me drinking more water was actually a good thing, but we were constantly being told by all the vet people or animal specialist people or whatever categories you want to call them, where they're like, oh, if that just suddenly goes up, that's something. And we're like, but what's the something? So we're doing a test.
Fair.
Yeah.
We're doing an hour-long test on Tuesday the 25th. And then we're not going to know the results of that until after Thanksgiving. And then if the test is positive, then we have to do an 8-hour-long test with her, which is even more stressful for me and Mom and Riley. And we're just like, oh my God. But if it's positive, and then we did both of those tests, then we would know why she's suddenly drinking more water, and that would be one question mark taken away.
Yeah.
But it would be confirmation that something is wrong as well. And we're like, it's not like a winning scenario in this, you know what I mean? But like, I just want the information so that we can try and make better what we can, rather than like, you can't fix what you don't know.
Yeah.
Right. I hope you get the answers, soon, so you know. Yeah.
I'm sorry to depress everyone. I'll bring her back on.
No, you're not. You're not.
All good.
Let me go grab her.
You're venting with friends, so that's perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, we all are pet owners. We understand those things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we have multiple pets throughout our lives, so.
Okay, she's happily curled up in a ball, so I'm instead going to log into StreamYard on my phone.
Yay, Pepper can.
That's such a
Yay.
Riley can.
Yeah. Gonna enter as Riley. I hope this doesn't mess everything up because I'm already logged in. So if it's like.
How much can I show?
There's a
mass of brown.
Yeah.
Oh, cutie.
Cute.
And she's literally taking 1, 2, 3 tiles. That's how long she is.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Ezzy usually follows me down, but I woke up early today, so she was still asleep in her tree, and she gave no move to get up when I left. So
she's like, "You're on your own."
It's like, I'll catch up later.
That's great.
No, I wish Sam was like that. She's been like trying to wake me up since 7:30 or 8 or something like that. She's like very.
Yeah.
She does not give up at all.
Oh,
got that little boy.
Yes.
Oh,
There's
such a cutie.
Sweet precious pupper. Oh,
and the stretch.
Oh,
I am
so cute.
Best life.
She's
love
just
her
so
paws.
happy.
The fluffy paws. Oh.
The way she crosses her legs like a human.
I am pretty even in my sleeps.
I have to show all of me.
I can tell she's tired of me, so we're gonna leave her be.
Sounds good.
Oh, so cute.
Oh, I needed my Riley fix.
Yep.
Yay.
Adorable.
So cute.
Yeah, that was just, we just needed a little Riley.
Mhm.
She's like, ugh, why are you sticking this camera in my face?
It's like, I am so popular. Leave me alone.
It's so hard being me.
I must have my beauty rest.
All her rest is beauty rest.
Yep.
Yes.
Fair.
Like, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Such
Yes.
a cute pupper.
Here's the thing, is that she thinks we're just inconveniencing her, which I am. But if she knew that there was an adoring audience on the other side, she would never leave me alone.
It's true.
Yeah.
Essie's the same way.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. Nia's dog learned Loki. Like,
I
the
know,
moment
Loki
he
figured it out.
realized people, what he sees on the screen, they're adoring him. It's Nia has a trouble getting him.
Oh,
off
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's
the
hilarious.
area.
Well, what's really funny is that Veronica King has, young daughters, and normally lately Veronica has been too busy to like have live streams up. And the only time my face is ever on one of Veronica's devices is if we're like video chatting and co-working or whatever. But recently, I think it was a Twitch stream, not a YouTube stream, but either way, I was streaming through Inimitable Books. And Veronica had gone upstairs to like handle something, and one of her daughters was like, "Mommy, your friend is talking to you." So Veronica had to text me and be like, "I left the stream up just so you know. If you are talking to me, I literally am not in the room." And I'm like, "Oh, no, I'm just talking in general to the watching audience," but that's really cute.
Yeah. Adorable. Pets and kids, man. They're a dime.
Yeah.
He's like, "What are you doing, Mom?" He's curious.
Oh, pets and little humans.
Okay, I realized I never shared the forest room code for the second.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, wait a second.
Oh, right.
So let me
All
do.
right.
Creating it
Let's
now.
see.
In one day and like 11 hours, they're gonna be releasing this tree.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So I keep checking, but we're not there yet. So
That one looks fun.
let me leave the previous forest room. I used the app Rise, which like analyzes your sleep and like tells you like, oh, this is when you should go to sleep, and this is, your energy peaks and dips or whatever. And it's like, your energy peak is starting soon. And I'm like, it just doesn't feel like it.
Is it really?
Normally when it says that, I'm like, oh, that does make sense, especially when
That's
it's like,
hilarious.
oh, you're approaching. It's like I could feel it, or I'll be like, oh, your morning peak is approaching, and normally I'm very much like, yeah, but
Like,
today
really?
I just don't.
This tree is so cute.
Yeah.
We have someone new who's saying they can't focus on writing, but they aren't saying what they've tried. And so, Eva, I totally agree with you, suggesting that you set a timer and then you just, like, if you give yourself a limited time rather than saying you're going to write during the day, but you make it a time tied task, then your brain might actually kick into gear. But if you say you can't focus on writing at all and you haven't, like, and you've tried everything, but again, we don't have any confirmation of what you've tried, then you might be in burnout, in which case just don't write. And I have a whole video on the channel that isn't a live stream about what to do when you're in burnout. It's the last video in the writing routines that actually work for busy writers. The video before that also talks about how you shouldn't be spreading yourself too thin because that does lead to burnout. But also you not being able to focus on writing might be because you don't have a steady writing routine. And I know that life happens, but that whole playlist is about how can you try your best to make writing a routine, even if it's not at the same time every day. Although some of the books I talk about do recommend it being at the same time every day, because the concept behind that is that you're training your brain to be like, okay, at this time of day, I need to start being creative and things like that. But
Right.
yeah, so let me just pull up that playlist.
Also, motivation was mentioned, and I agree with Eva. Motivation is fleeting. This about motivation and the muse, like that helps when writing is a hobby, or any creative endeavor is a hobby, because you're not trying to pursue anything specific beside the joy of creating, and then that you can do whenever you feel like it, because just there's no stakes, quote unquote. But if you're trying to like make a career or anything like more specific, and it requires like consistency and discipline and things like that, you do have to keep in mind why you're doing this, and have that always at your North Star, and do it when it's easy, do it when it's hard. But again, don't burn yourself out, because that's not fun. But yeah, motivation is just like, we wait for it, we will never get done things. If it was for motivation,
So true.
I wouldn't go to my work. I am never motivated to go to my job.
God, motivation, I wouldn't get out of bed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the first.
I got bills to pay.
Yeah, like the first step is just like, okay, I have to convince myself that my bed is not worth the time. I should be getting up and doing the thing, because bed, comfy, have sleep.
It's more like we have to convince ourselves that anything is better or more worth it than staying in bed all day.
Mm-hmm. I've been trying to get up earlier to like give myself more time to actually write, because I just feel like I'm squeezing too much into like a very small gap. And I was like, yeah, no, I'll wake up at 6 or 7 instead of 8. And my body's like, no, we're not doing this. We're going back to sleep. And every single day so far has failed miserably.
Oh no.
Girl, I tried the 5 a.m. like getting up to write. Did it 2 days, not in a row.
I tried it once,
and I was like, not ever again.
And I was not happy at the start, and by the end I was okay, but I was very happy that it was a short-lived experiment. And then I think it was, I don't remember who did it later than me, but was like, oh, I want to do it. Do you want to join again? And I was like, sure, I've already done it once. How bad could it be? And the answer is, it was somehow much worse the second time.
Oh no.
I'm like, I already have trouble waking up at 7 a.m. to go to my job. 2 hours earlier is not gonna happen. It's easier for me to stay up until 5 or 6 a.m. than waking up.
Yeah, sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I used to wake up at like 4 a.m. when hubby went to work, because I just couldn't fall back asleep anyway. And then I would stay up until like 10. If it was a really good writing day, I was up till about 10 p.m. or later. And then I would just keep doing it for days and days and days. And she's like, maybe this isn't healthy. Maybe I should like let myself sleep in. Like when I started, because I had days where I did go back to sleep. And now it's like, I can't wake up earlier now. And I was like, but now I've lost that 4 hours of writing and I'm drafting again.
No.
So like, could we go back to
Aw.
doing my early mornings? That would be lovely.
Eva, I see your comment. We're going to get to it after our sprint. I'm going to mispronounce your name, so I'm not going to try. I wake up late night to write. So you go to sleep, then wake up and then write and then go back to sleep, or you stay up late to write and just go to bed later? You can answer that in the chat. I'm going to start the sprint though. In 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. Sorry I missed the 15-minute mark, but it was interesting hearing Crystal's changing schedule. I forgot to put up the ticker for that sprint that said, please subscribe to our channel. So I'm going to instead do the built-in StreamYard thingy where it says like and subscribe, but it loops every few seconds. So I do apologize to people who are like, I've already liked and subscribed. Please stop screaming at me. It's just how fast they loop.
Cute.
How did everyone do? What did everyone accomplish during that sprint? Saw we got someone else in the chat, and they asked what we were learning, and I'm like, well, these trees aren't really about learning, although I like to think that sometimes we spread some wisdom. Normally it's just us trying to get things done, and if they wanted to learn, we have a lot of playlists on this channel, so maybe they'll check those out. We have a question from Eva, which we will get to, but first, Crystal, let me know what you did during that sprint. The good, the bad, the ugly.
There is some good, there is some, well, it's not bad, but there is ugly. I got around 400-ish or so words, give or take. That's actually 375. That's not bad. Currently working on my chill, cute little breakfast chapter that is slowly becoming a we're ready for some info dumping, and kind of going into the way too deep for this amount of coffee, but this is coming out of my own brain, so how can I bitch? Of what is a vampire? Once a person.
What is a vampire? That's such a philosophical question.
No. It is, though, because in a previous chapter, Kira, one of my main characters, was talking to this priest who is very anti-vampire. Like, they are part of this faction called the Priests of Dawn that are just like, vampires are an abomination and should be destroyed and all this stuff. But he's also like a friend of the family, so it's a really weird dynamic. And so he says that, like, your sister is dead. The thing that puppeting her skin is something else. And she has this box of information of like family legends and stuff passed down, and that has to do with the lore of the world. And so she's like, I'm sick of being told what to believe. I'm going to go, like, I trust my mother. My mother has all this information, so therefore I'm going to go through this box. And so she says that like I'm trying to find confirmation to find out if my sister's dead, and her the starting love interest is just like, but your sister's not. And so now they're having this conversation of, it's like, she has the memories, she has her thoughts, she has all of these things, so isn't that who she is? Like, the body is what
she's not just a look-alike. Like, the personality and memories are still there. It's not a changeling.
Yeah, no. So
just the diet change.
Just exactly, and that's what he's trying to tell her.
Well, it's like the Santa Clarita diet, except that wasn't vampires, that was zombies, but still.
No, that's exactly what it is. It's like the body changed, the soul is still the soul. So the conversation is very. It's a little deep for the fact I haven't finished my coffee yet, but he's trying to make her feel better about, yeah, by the way, your sister's a vampire and also possibly the chosen one, but I'm sure it's gonna be fine. We're gonna figure this out together. I got you, boo. So yeah, it's deep, it's cute, we're here for it, but now I actually have to think about what's all in that lovely box. That I've been avoiding this box for so long, and now I have to actually go into this box.
That's later me's problem. Congratulations, you are now later you.
Exactly. So yeah, that's what I did.
That's awesome.
Nice. So I read what was written last, and I kind of like here and there added a few words here and there, deleted words, things like that, and I got 198 words, and I am at the end of that chapter. that was written on the end of the chapter is not close to the end. So now the other two sprints I can write. And I was like, I really like this male character. Oh,
As in, you
when
like
I am
the character as the
crush.
author, or readers are gonna like the character as well? Because like
Yeah,
sometimes I've
there's
written a villain where I'm like, oh, I love this character, and everyone is like, they're awful, and I'm like, oh no, 100%.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, like out of all of Sally's works, obviously the one that I love the most because I spend the most time with it is the Holiday Romance, is the full length book. And the people who have read it, they're like, "Oh my god, this character!" And I'm like, "I know, he's adorable."
Book boyfriend.
But
Yes. And also, he's a redhead, so if people really like male characters who are redheads, I'm like, him.
Maybe I'm weird, but like I just don't care about what color a character has for hair or eye color or anything. I mean, it probably ties into my aphantasia, but like, yeah.
I look at other things that are not specifically like
I mean, if a
color.
character has a certain like feature that is like brought up a lot in a story, whether or not it's for plot reasons or whatever, and then it's eventually adapted, I'm gonna be like, okay, well, like that's a change, but like I still don't really care. Like in Vampire Diaries, Elena was supposed to be blonde, and so was Catherine.
Yeah.
And you know who is blonde in that show? Nina Dobrev. Like, and that's okay.
Oh yeah.
And that's okay.
Yep.
Perfectly fine. I just like for that character, honestly, I think when I started thinking about that book, I was on my yearly rewatch of Buffy the Vampire, and Oz is one of my favorite characters.
Oz
and
is
I was like, him but taller.
I love Oz.
Oh my god, why can't I remember the name of the guy friend? It was like Buffy, Willow, and
Xander.
Oh my god, he was so annoying.
Stake him, turn him into a vampire, stake him in the alley. Done.
He was so annoying.
Hate him.
Ross was so annoying and friend. Like growing up, I was really annoyed with certain characters who were like the nice guy friend, and everyone's like, "Oh, he's great." I'm like, he's annoying as. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, Joey could be dumb as bricks sometimes, but he was also really emotionally there and cared about them, and like, always tried to help. Just sometimes his help was like, it's based on a logic that is yours alone, so like, we can't apply it. But thank you for trying.
Yeah, no, like honestly, for someone, especially like I could my Xander soapbox, I could stand on there forever. But like him, Ross, like that type of character, 9 times out of 10, they were crueler to their friends more than anybody who could be considered an enemy. And it was just kind of like, I hate you. You are emotionally immature, and other words I could say. And when you were turned into like spoilers for I guess season 3 of Buffy, but when you were turned into a vampire in this alternate reality, you became interesting for longer than 5 minutes. So apparently you were better off dead.
But also everyone getting mad at Buffy for being different after, I don't know, she like, spoiler again, died and then came back. Like that would change anyone.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Also,
and if it doesn't change you, it turns out, like in the Vampire Diaries, turns out that wasn't true. You just didn't know.
Yeah. And to that point, like those specific, like going from 5 to 6, for me is always very hard because that's when I got so mad at her friends. I'm like, you guys are shitheads. Like,
you're awful.
You couldn't leave her
dump all of you.
Like, I'm like, you convince yourself that someone who saved the world multiple times is in hell? Like, how weak-minded, how immature, how dumb can you be?
It's also just
And
straight
it's
up
like-
dumb, though. It's like, no, if she's the world's savior and you believe in up and down, like,
Yeah,
you
you
really
know
think
she's
the
going up.
savior's
She's not
gonna
going
go
down.
This is why Buffy ends at season 5. I will take no arguments. You will not. I mean, the
Season
musical,
7 is really good. I will say season 7 is really good. They kill some characters that I was like,
yeah, no,
but as season 6 is the one that I'm like, we could no. No.
There were some good things in 7. I didn't love it. I think I am okay with saying it ends at 5. My problem is with a lot of the shows, though, is that when, like, Buffy, Vampire Diaries, when you had the main character who is, like, either interesting from the start, like Buffy, or, like, maybe a little bit boring, like Elena. I'm sorry. Nina Dobrev was amazing. It was the way the character was written. But it was, you know, the same way that everyone's like, oh, Kristen Stewart can't act. It's like, you've never watched her filmography. You've only watched Twilight. Like, that she's acting well. The character's just written that way. Is that when they suddenly start changing their mind, they're like, oh, you're different. Like, you're being influenced. And it's like, okay, maybe, but also maybe she realized that you've been infantilizing her the whole time, or have only been using her for what she can do for you, and maybe doesn't like that anymore. That doesn't make her suddenly a villain,
right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm sorry. The female main character, because 9 times out of 10, that's like Buffy, Elena, and so on. I still have issues with Elena too, but it's like these characters are finally deciding, hey, I'm having this moment of agency here, and I have made a decision that, yeah, it could be stupid, it could screw us up royally, but hey, I am making a decision. And everyone turns on her as like, you're too young, you too naive, you don't know any better. And especially with Buffy, she is the superpower girl, right? She is destined to be the chosen one. Let her
and also
lead.
they turn on her when she's an adult. I would have understood when she was a teenager, but you turn on her when she's an adult, when she has the most experience out of everyone, including Hope, because that girl.
Yes. Oh, don't get me started.
I just popped my shoulder.
You should watch Buffy, Holly.
Yes.
Yes. The weird thing. No, you're totally fine. The weird thing is, it's because during a White Elephant, Heather and I got the first one of us got the first season of Angel. So we started watching that, and then we got on Angel, and then we're like, what are these flashbacks with? And we're like, oh, Angel was on, but so we never went back and watched Buffy. But so that's why we watched Angel first before Buffy.
No, totally get it. But
yeah.
I think
and also you can watch Angel before watching Buffy. They're very different shows.
They're very
now,
different.
if you wanna see like really brooding Angel, watch Buffy. Like, it's just the broodiness.
I love David
drips out of here.
Steak Angel, put him in the alley.
I just remember though, like the pettiness of Angel and Spike. Like, there's one episode in Angel where they're kind of like that, but it's like you have that longer in the Buffy series, and it's just so funny.
Yeah, I love them.
I love them for different reasons. It's interesting. I like Angel more with Buffy than Spike, because I feel like Angel kind of like relies on Buffy existing to be interesting, and Spike can just stand on his own. But again, this is a little bit of a spoiler. There's an episode that what Spike did, I was like, I cannot
walk
out of that.
Ends at season 5 specifically for that episode.
Yeah. Yes.
I just can't. Like, I still can like the character on his own. I just don't want him around any other women ever again. Just
Ends
like,
at season
and
5.
for her to
End
be
of
like,
season
oh,
5.
you're gonna guard my younger sibling. I'm like,
End of season.
oh,
End of
why?
season 5. I just
I want to
what
watch
really
it.
upsets me is that the actors knew that it was wrong for their characters, but they got overruled.
Yeah. I've watched, there was an interview with James Marsters.
I know, that's the one I'm talking about. Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
2 different, there was one's like when, I think it was like in his first, like when he was first becoming popular, is how he was literally pinned and be like, I don't care how popular you are, it wasn't your character is dead, is you are dead. And I'm just like, that is so messed up on so many levels.
Yeah.
Well, it happened to so many of the Game of Thrones cast like years later after Buffy, and you're just like, they're acting.
And it also happens to voice actors, like Laura Bailey, who did the character that killed the main beloved character in The Last of Us. She got death threats. Like she, her husband, and her child, her
people
like
are
1-year-old
so
child got said death threats, and I'm like, she's a voice actor.
Yeah, apparently she's getting got again for the Dispatch game.
Yeah,
because people were picking her as because she looks like another character from another franchise. Because like
from Arcane's, and that just happened when Arcane just got like good in. So because that's just fans being petty. Because Arcane is not gonna get another season, they just cancel it, and it's gonna be what it is out there, and people are mad.
I mean, like, that I get, but like, not everything's gonna be Lucifer.
The parasocial relationships online are a huge problem.
I love
something I do.
I love how Kate handles it in her book. Thanks for watching. Just a subtle plug.
I'm interested.
It's
that's something that does worry me the more I publish, and I'm like, if any of my pen names or my books blew up, how am I gonna deal with that? Because I am so like straight up and sometimes a little bit rude. I'm like, oh god. Hopefully it happens when none of my family are close to me, so they're safe.
That's great.
I will rather deal with that alone than have family members bring into the mix. That will truly make me so mad that I will just. I'm an Aries. I will burn the world if something like that happens. I'm like, not my family.
I am terrified. I'm terrified of fan discourse if I ever have fan discourse.
Yeah. I mean, you want your books to be known, but you don't always want to be known yourself. But now marketing is about know the person, and then it leads to these parasocial relationships. I'm like, how though? Like, I have never developed a parasocial relationship once.
Yeah, no, there's a disconnect between
like, I don't know how that affects so many people, because to me, like, even with AuthorTube, where it's like arguably the closest distance than like compared to like a celebrity we see in movies, I'd be like, oh, I know this about a person that they showed in their video. I don't think I suddenly know everything about them.
I just like I'm like, if I will have a parasocial relationship with something, it's probably gonna be with a song that I would just obsess about it for like a week and move on.
But like, for me, I don't even know.
But not with a person that I don't know.
Because to me, I'll just be like, oh, this is my soundtrack right now.
Yep.
But it's not like, oh, I have the same life as the musician who made it. I'm just like, no, the musician like put it into words somehow.
Yeah.
Not just
and a lot of the times musicians put other people's situation and experience into a song that not necessarily is their experience.
Oh, I think a lot of people don't get that. And
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
think a lot of people assume that every person is a singer-songwriter and writes their own songs. And I'm like, you do realize that, like, Carole King used to write music for other people.
Yeah.
That a bunch of people wrote music for other people. It wasn't just like covers. Like, it was, you know, they literally wrote the song for someone else, and then stuff happened, and they were then either allowed to cover their own song that they wrote, but it wasn't their song when it first released because it was written for another group or another artist or whatever. Or they, you know, got the rights back and then were able to do it.
Yeah. We never got to Eva's.
Well, we didn't start the sprint yet. So yes. Do we have writing videos? No, I don't, because I don't really have one. Maybe I'll make one at some point. But if I do, I think that'll be put on my personal YouTube channel, which like hasn't had an upload in forever, unless I'm like, here's my routine in a day, and here's the very, very little part of it that I dedicate to my own writing. Which I have been working on, but then life just got crazy, so the vlogging again fell off like it always does.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
I don't
have anything like specific. I mean, probably you can kind of get an idea from the blogs that I have. I will have to think about it because I just find time.
Yeah, I write in pockets. So, like last night, I happened to write before I was done with work for the day instead of writing right before I went to bed, like I've been doing for the entire month of November up until now.
Beans. What are you doing? There's not enough room for you on my lap.
He's like, false. I will make room.
Yeah.
It's like she acts like she wants to get behind me like she usually does, but then she doesn't. And then she's 8. She's not getting comfy, and it's annoying me. Because I can't get comfy until she gets comfy.
As it should be in her worldview.
Yep. Hey, no eating the phone cord.
Okay,
Ma'am.
we're gonna start the next sprint.
Yes.
Holly and Esther. No, Esther, you said she could view it from vlogs. Crystal, if you have an official video, you could put it in the private chat and I can share it. Holly, you have a wrench on this channel, so you could just share any video that you have where you actually go into your thing. But if not, you can write that in the chat as well.
Okay.
So in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone.
Oh my.
You okay there, Crystal? Oof, I got a crick in my neck somehow, but how did everyone else do?
I got a few more. I'm expecting like to see 100 words because I'm not actually like super paying attention to what I'm writing. But apparently I got another 269, so that's neat. I did have the start of the sprint was mostly cat wrangling because she really wanted the buttons on my shirt. So that was fun. And then I got back into the chapter for a bit and then thought it would be a really cute moment of mention of Kira mentioning something she's never told anyone. So then I had to go back into Incarnate's Rise and make sure she didn't actually tell anybody else, and she did. So it's not going to be as cute, and technically Rafe already knows about the secret anyway. So shucks.
Wait, didn't you mention this on an earlier stream, or is this a different secret that she already knew?
This is different. This one is the fact that she sees a super magical simulacrum ghost thing.
Oh, wow.
So
do you maybe just want to go through the whole manuscript and be like, what does this character know?
I have done that a few times, and I swear, like, I start trying to like remake that Serious Bible thing that I was doing every so often, but then I'm just like, this is just going to take me so much time. I just need to work on the thing. I'll just cross-reference later. It's fine. Except for that it becomes not fine, and then it becomes fine again. But on the bright side, I keep dodging the box.
Nice.
That's hilarious. I got 352 words, and I quickly helped Mom, it's something, and came back, and I'm like, oh my god, I came back just in time.
Nice.
And I didn't have the headphones, so I wasn't sure if, like, I was like, I'm not gonna be able to hear when they are back, so let's speed through this. Oh my god, got it
You
done.
were quick. That's good.
Yeah.
I caught up on my messages and emails, which was nice. And then I posted the Diversity is Lit poll for December, which is for in December. So it's like an indie or self-published book. So if you want to vote for that, that is live on our Goodreads group. And then I was going to take my pills and then realized I'm out, so I need to refill my my pill box and then take my meds. As Zara's scrolling reminder is reminding me. Oh, and then I sent
Go.
Momo my Finch on his adventure. So
I need to do that.
yes. When it gets too late, I'm like, no, Momo hasn't started yet. I need to set him off on his adventure. So
I haven't opened the Finch app in a minute.
That reminds me, I need to fill my mom's pill box.
Oh.
I was like, oh, that's something I need to do today. Right.
Yeah. I was gonna take it and then I'm like shaking it. I'm like, oh shoot. I gotta fill the whole thing.
I worked on not copy editing. Yeah, copy. Oh my god, where am I? Sorry, I had seen a thread about like really bad line editing that wasn't actually line editing, and so my brain. I'm copy editing and formatting.
Nice. Yeah, that was a productive one. And I finished my coffee, so.
Yay!
I finished mine too, and I'm like, am I crazy enough to do another one?
Do it.
Yes.
Because that's the dangerous thing of it tasting like a dessert. You won another one.
Yep.
It's like,
Yep.
that's gonna be a lot of caffeine. Because I do the 4 cups of the pot, because I know my mom drinks 2 cups. Like, her cups are big enough that 2 cups, half of it, it's gonna be there. And she drinks it black. I'm like, that's crazy. But also, I drank the other 2, so. So what am I talking? So I was like, maybe later? I don't know. But I also have an energy drink. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't sleep today. I don't work tomorrow.
I mean,
like going into a dangerous state.
That's very dangerous.
If it makes you feel any better, this is 24-ish ounces, and it has got drip coffee in it, as well as the peppermint creamer to make it sweet. But also, I may or may not have put 2 shots of espresso in this thing as well.
Nice.
We are, and I may or may not make another one later in the day, depending how much energy I have left after lunch.
I am flabber and I am gasted.
It's really neat because usually I get like this Nescafe Gold powdered stuff for the espresso, but they were on sale, so of course they were sold out. So they had this. It's like espresso concentrate, where it's like liquid espresso with like sweetened with vanilla, and I'm just kind of like tip. Probably
You're like eyeballing it. I'm like, if this might be more than a shot, but it's okay.
It's like it says 2
Spirit will tell me when to
milk.
stop.
And I'm just like, this looks like 2 tablespoons. It's not with
Yeah.
milk. It's with solid coffee, which is dark roast coffee. So I'm sure it's fine.
I have something like that from like Trader Joe's. So when I'm like, okay, I don't want to like wait for it to brew, I'll just make like an iced thing. But yeah, when I put it in, I'm like, this doesn't look like a lot, but it does give me a lot of energy. But I had
Yeah.
pumpkin creamer, and I'm like, oh, I wish I had the Snickers creamer.
It's so good. I'm like, I kid you not, it's so good. Like, there's some times that I'm like, I can spend $14 to $16 and buy 2 just so I have enough for a while.
Yeah.
This time I was like, I'll buy 1.
Mhm.
I'll control myself.
I always buy 1 and then I run, like I go grocery shopping every 2 weeks, right? And it's like I buy 1 and I get through about 1 week and a couple of days. And then I have to send hubby out for more creamer because I cannot drink coffee with just like milk and sugar. I have to have like the peppermint or the vanilla or the pumpkin, like the specialty creamers. And I'm just like, damn it. We got this one from Costco.
Yeah.
It was a really, like, it was this big, okay, for
Nice.
pumpkin one, and it did not last the month. Anytime we go to Costco, the stuff we get from Costco is supposed to last a month, and nope. Nope.
I completely understand that. I haven't. My family uses Sam's more than Costco. But we stopped using them because for the longest time we will buy things and it will just take us like 6-7 months to finish them, and I'm like, we're paying more for the membership than the actual groceries.
Yeah.
So let's just stop. But we're getting into that phase again that I'm like, maybe I should get the membership because normal grocery things are running out very quickly.
Yeah.
Maybe I should go back to get the bigger stuff so I just go to the groceries like every 3 months.
Yeah.
That's fair.
We're using my grandmother's the one that has the membership, and we get it for like, you know, meats and cereal and like the big. There's still so much we get at like the smaller grocery stores, and so it's like I don't have to worry about paying for the membership. At least there's that.
Yeah, we just have Costco, but yeah, I feel like we get our money's worth between like the toiletries and yeah, they have good, always good like sale for breads and cereals that lasts forever. So yeah, it's all the stuff like what's not going to go bad that you're going to get like a huge portion of.
Like you should see, like I have hubby and I got boxes of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. He got one just like the normal everyday one, and they have a seasonal one right now, which is hot chocolate Cinnamon Toast Crunch. The box is huge.
Wait, that sounds so good.
It's not bad. It's like the box is like this big and like that tall.
See, I don't get the boxes. I go for the bags who are like bigger.
Oh,
okay, that's
and they're like
that's fair.
They're usually dirt cheap, like $3, $4, $5, and you get like a massive bag.
Yep.
Yeah, I kind of like convincing myself. Go back.
Do it.
Oh, but I do also miss buying like almonds and pecans from there, because those huge bags will last for a very long time.
Yep.
And I like to have my yogurt and my oatmeal with something crunchy. And I prefer nuts over granola.
I'm a granola.
Granted,
I'm a
granola. Granted, I can eat nuts. So
like this one that's like super expensive, so I only ever get it like as a treat. I fell in love with this big bag of basically like oatmeal cookie, but granola. But my favorite one, which is the one is my treat one, It's a much smaller bag, and it's like dark chocolate peanut butter, where it's got like little pieces of like freeze dried peanut butter and little dark chocolate chips and like oats and all kinds. And just like, this is my favorite thing, and it's now $5 for a bag, and I'm just like, and never mind.
Oh no! Why did they do that?
No.
That's
Like
rough.
the really big one I have that's mostly empty now. I just keep forgetting to take the bag out. Is I got it for like $10, but the bag was like
it's double the size.
Yep, it's like full of oatmeal cookie crumble that I just put on my granola, and it makes me happy.
That sounds so good.
Yes, sounds fabulous.
That's a sad thing when you find something you like at Costco and then they like take it away for a while, and sometimes they bring it back and sometimes they don't, but then you're like, no, where is this? I came just for this. Like, this was a staple item.
That's happened a couple of times to us. It's like, yeah, no, like Costco just kind of stopped. Like they even though the store is absolutely gigantomorphicness, right? They still only have so much retail space that they don't always keep things. And I'm just like, but I don't want to go get the teeny tiny expensive bags at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
and also you see that they keep stacking up, and I'm like, I still see space. You're still not close to the ceiling. You can keep stacking things up. Just keep going up.
Have like those ladder, those like library, Beauty and the Beast ladders.
Yes, that's what we do.
They don't need that. They have those like 4 lift kind of things that they just go up and down.
I mean, true.
Regina's asking for the forest room.
Yes, I'm sorry. I was just working while everyone was talking.
This was the time for us to chat and Sarah to work.
Yep. As you do.
Yeah. Okay, this chapter's done.
Yay! Nice, Zara. Woo!
Okay.
Sarah's smart because when I see the thumbnails, I'm like, I see a couple of chatter boxes and those more like go with the flow. So Sarah will be able to do more work while the chatter boxes take care of the work.
So true.
I also always check the ones that I'm in. I'm like, who's in? And when I see, I'm like, oh, we're gonna talk a lot.
It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be not necessarily a productive one.
Yeah. I'm trying to decide. Yeah, this needs to be broken up into other chapters. They're all short, but I set a precedent and now I must keep it. It's fine. The chapter count's going to look really scary, and thanks for watching. You're going to be like, over 70, and you're going to be like, calm down. There are certain chapters that are very short.
Yeah, when you mentioned you were like, I'm like 50 of 75, and I'm like, I hope those are mostly short chapters.
It's like,
some of them are like quote unquote normal size chapters, but there are at least 12 that are short already. And then thriller chapters, like
they do feel that
are generally short on their own. It's just some of the chapters where I'm saying like, oh, it's a normal length chapter. Those feel like a normal length in another genre, because this book is a thriller, but there are maybe more mystery elements than are in Mother Mercy. And I would say there are some mystery elements in Grandma's Little Secret, but definitely not as much of a whodunit that there is in Thanks for Watching, even though it is definitely a thriller where you're like, who's gonna die? So it's just the context, etc., etc. Okay, what's my focus challenge asking me to plant? It's asking for sunflower, but then my personal forest app account is asking for lavender. So between sunflower and lavender, which one do we want more?
Lavender gives like the zen, right? It's kind of like,
Yeah.
Lavender's chill.
yeah, let's
Okay,
do that.
let's do lavender. Let's go purple.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure. Yes, let's do
We
it.
love purple.
Okay, create room. Regina agreeing with us. Okay. Romeo 6. 3 Tango. 3 Charlie Sierra Golf. I don't believe I made any typos. But after this stream, I'm definitely going to need a nap.
Got it on the first try.
Woo!
Oh, we love that. If everyone enters quickly, we could maybe even start the sprint at the 50-minute mark.
Ooh,
Yes.
yeah.
So, no pressure, but chat, hurry up.
You heard that and said challenge accepted and is already in the room. So 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. Final sprint. I finished a doozy of a chapter. Everyone's muted, so we can unmute and talk about how we did
Yes.
our final sprint.
I had said nice in response to you.
Krista is like, I cannot reach.
I got it. Oh God. Yeah, as you can tell, this was a good chunk of my sprint. Was this? She pulled the glasses off my face. I did get some words. No, I can't. Oh, no, stop going after the buttons. Yeah, I got some words. Can't tell you how many because cat.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Oh my God, I love you, cat. But sheesh. How many words did I get? Because now I can look. Good enough. I got 499 words. So, yeah, it was that and aggressive cat cuddles because apparently I was supposed to take a break because she pulled the glasses right off my face.
Love it. I got 432 words, and I'm like literally 18 words away from 1,000 words for this sprint. I'm like, maybe if they get chatty, I'll write it.
Okay, we could definitely do that.
My laundry was ready, so I put that away and then started another load. I filled up my pill case and took my meds and vitamins. And then I was just on my phone. So
Cool. I am what there was a doozy of a chapter, and then I, since the sprint ended, was working on the next chapter because it ends the section, but it's longer than I remember, so there was no way I was going to finish it while we were chatting. Finish the manga. Hooray for finishing a chapter. Hello, everyone. Really shocking when that typed in. Yeah.
Got it. I'm 1,003 words for the stream.
Woo!
Yay! Love that for you. I saw, Becca and Some Deep Mystery came in, but that was our final sprint. Let's do outros, and then I'm going to take a much needed actual break.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm Crystal. My channel is Crystal's Cluster. I make a cluster of content ranging from whatever I decide to do at any given day. Mostly I just live stream. Mondays is gaming, 12 p.m. Eastern. Saturdays is productivity. Though once I'm done the current game that I'm playing on Mondays, I will be switching to productivity for Mondays as well because we got a dang book to write. Speaking of books, I am also the author of Incarnate's Rise. It's my debut novel, book 1 in the Godsborn series. It is a secret lineage paranormal fantasy with vampires, magic, werewolves, gods, and a woman who is thrown into a destiny that may or may not be her own. And she's available wherever books are. There are links and things, and my website. If you really want to be extra, I do have a newsletter where a monthly ramble, but and you'll find out before anybody else does as to stuff is going on. So, yay.
I am Esther Maria Duhar. I'm a Puerto Rican writer aspiring to be a hybrid career author. I do write under the fantasy umbrella, so eventually something will come out under my name. I'm just right now just working away in semi-silence under my pen names, and yeah, I'll probably see you guys here next month because this is the last appearance of this phase. But definitely we'll see you guys in December.
Yes.
Sounds good. And I am Holly Davis, author of A Diamond Bright and Broken, which is a YA Rapunzel Tangled retelling with a female Flynn rider. The hardcover is available. There is a beautiful map under the dust jacket art, and the hardcover has a special exclusive chapter from a beloved character's point of view who will be showing up in the sequel. So definitely check that out. And yeah, I think I will be on the Twitch stream on Saturday, so you will see my face a little bit more.
Yes. And my name is Zara Hoffman. I am the founder of Inimitable Books, a small publishing company dedicated to uplifting marginalized voices without pigeonholing authors into writing about their trauma. Holly is one of our authors. We published her under our young adult imprint Emerge, but we have adult books under just Inimitable Books. We also have 2 writing prompt books and a divination deck under that imprint. And then we have 1 middle grade book under our middle grade imprint Figment. And in the future, there will be more middle grade books. And I'm very excited. We have fantasy, we have romance, and we are going to be having 3 thrillers in 2026. So if you haven't pre-ordered those, please do. One of them, the first one, in fact, is by Becca C. Smith, Grandma's Little Secret. It is inspired by true events. I actually have the hardcover, but I don't want to show it off yet because Becca hasn't seen it yet. So I think she's due to see it personally before I share it on the internet. But I will be streaming as a guest on Holly's YouTube channel, which is linked down below tomorrow evening. Yeah. But I wanted to send it out on Saturday, and then I've been working on Kate's book like a fiend. So mail doesn't go out on Sunday. So I'll be mailing you a copy tomorrow, and then your other contractually guaranteed copies are coming from China. So hopefully in a week or 2 you'll get those. But it's beautiful. It's creepy, but it's beautiful. And oh my God, I love it so much. So Becca's just losing her mind in the chat, being like, why didn't Zara send this to me a few days ago? And the answer is that was busy. But and oh, it's so cool. So thank you for being here. Thanks for watching, which is another thriller of ours coming out in the new year. So pre-order that one as well. And I hope to see as many of you as possible at Holly's stream tomorrow night. Give her some love, but also like and subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss future live streams or videos about writing and publishing advice. We have a long playlist going. There are going to be many videos, but also the videos are much longer than the average on this channel. So most of our playlists, aside from the Master Your Craft, are about 5-ish minutes long. Some, I think, go up to 10 minutes, not much more than that. And then these videos in this new playlist have been like 30 minutes, 20 minutes. It's been a lot. So check those out. Every little bit of watch time helps. And if you know any other writers in your life, please share the channel because it would really help us. So one more time, thank you for being here, and I will see you all next time. Bye, everyone.